New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York, New York. What's up, peeps? It's me, your boy MC. Welcome back to Lego Therapy. What are we doing, peeps? Let's get this makeshift Statue of Liberty out of the way because we're going to New York City. Peeps, I am so excited. I finally got the last of this series in. Not this one, but it came in the mail. Peeps, what are we doing here? Lego lights up. Lego lights on. We're live-ish in the Lego Lounge. I got this whole postcard series now. I've been looking forward to this. I had a hard time getting the last one because it's retired. It's really weird because like this was the first one they put out. It came out in 2022, at least from everything that I can find. And this one's not retired yet, but then some of the newer ones are retired. But anyways, I have them all now. So this is going to be my series that I'm doing going forth. Set number 40519, 253 pieces. It looks so much fun. I thought these were such a great idea, and I hope Lego puts out more. But as of right now, there's just the 6 sets. So we'll be going through each of those. This box looks great. You got the little postcard on the front. And then on the back, you got little different scenes from the actual postcard. And there's also like a little world map that looks like, if anybody's seen the dot art map that is technically the biggest Lego set that exists, it's over 10,000 pieces. Kind of looks like that. It's just a bunch of little dots, and then they've got the little location marker for where it is. But yeah, caveat, I have only been to two of the 6 locations that is going to be in this series, but I have a dream to go to most of them. We'll see if that ever works out. Here's our little manual. As usual, I'm using the digital directions. There are only 2 bags. Well, 2 bags. But, oh, come on, camera. Don't start glitching on me. Yeah. It looks... we got a few stickers. Nothing crazy. This should be fun. I will say right up front, peeps, don't get offended because I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to do just like I did today with New York, and, you know, New Yorkers don't get offended, so I'm not worried about them. But the other locations, I'm going to do something to represent them too. I don't know what it's going to be. I'll probably Google it and be like, what goes along with this city, state, country, whatever. And then I'll do it. I'll put something on, or I'll makeshift something and just have fun. Like you guys know I do. I think, peeps, at this point, if I did normal stuff, you guys would worry about me. More than the crazy stuff I do. But I have been to New York. It's been a long time. I love New York for the food. I love New York for the Broadway shows and the entertainment that they bring. I will say I'm not a fan of the city anymore, or any city, not New York City, just any city, because it's just so many people, it's so much noise, it's so much going on. So MC avoids cities at this point in life, but I did enjoy it when I was younger, when I lived in Connecticut as a younger man. By younger man, I mean a child. When I was growing up, we used to travel to New York here and there to go see different shows, usually as a school trip or something along those lines. But yeah, New York has a lot to offer, and obviously, if you're in the entertainment industry, it's one of the two major cities in the world to really get your start. I'm not traveling back there anytime soon. But it was fun when I was younger. Definitely a young man's city. Young person's city. All right, let's see. We are all sorted out. Get our picture. Boom. They're all relatively small sets, so I don't think they're going to take too long. But we will see what happens, peeps. And on that, let's just build. Ooh, lighting just looks so weird today. I can never get it figured out. Camera glitching out again. Peeps! Almost forgot. Dad joke of the day. Do you know what the world's saddest pizza is? It's the pepperoni. How appropriate. Pizza, New York. Forgot hat. Boom. All right. Let's get it going. So as I'm recording, it's March 18th. My kids are out of school because it's spring break, which means they don't know what to do with their lives. When we're on spring break, we're like, let's go play outside. Let's go run the streets with our friends. Whew. I feel bad for children today. They just don't know. They don't know how to do the same interactions like we did. You know, I just hope they figure it out. They're gonna have to get out there and interact with people one day. Kid was just sitting in here earlier, just as I was starting off my intro, just staring at me. It's like, are you just gonna stare at me the whole time? No. By the way, how does this look? It looks great. It literally, like, this reminds me of a 1980s video game almost, like the background of a city. Oh no. Great. Look at these colors. Dark clear blue. So beautiful. Legos, despite, I know I've talked about this before, the color naming conventions in Lego makes me nuts. They just don't know how to use normal names for whatever reason. But the color palette in Lego is just amazing. I don't know how they do it. They really, really, really know their game when it comes to just wide variety of colors, and yeah, I'm such a fan. Such a fan. I will say, I have not pulled the proverbial trigger yet and purchased a fun hole set. But I am very much wanting to, because I've seen several people now posting their fun hole builds and they look phenomenal. Now, the one thing I will say about fun hole from what I've seen, as far as their available sets, is they don't have as wide a variety of themes, which is not bad necessarily. You know, sometimes that is good to have a small number of themes to focus on and really rock the house on those themes, right? Like, granted, Lego has been at this game for a very long time. They're the masters of what they do. So having so many themes is not really a problem for Lego. But it can be, I'll just put it out there like this, right? So like, if you haven't heard yet, Mattel is supposed to be dropping their own brick line here very soon, which I'm excited for. I think competition is great. Competition creates innovation, and that creates better products, in my opinion. But let's say, for example, Mattel came out with their initial line, and they decided to throw, 100 different themes out there, or even 30 different themes out there. They might not be so successful right off the bat if they try to come out with too much, simply because they just haven't had the time to perfect their products, make sure that they're putting out quality products, that people actually like what they're doing, they're getting on board and they're buying everything. So I don't necessarily think, the colors in this app and these directions kill me. Anyways, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing for a company to choose a limited number of themes and really focus on those and making them great. I think that's actually probably wise. With that being said, though, it's just not as wide a variety as Lego. And again, that's not necessarily bad, just limits the options that I'm going to want to purchase, because I kind of jump all over with the different themes that I enjoy. And so, yeah, it's just not as large of a selection. But what I have seen, like steampunk is probably my favorite of their themes. But they also have, it's like they have a name for it. It's not coming to me right now, but it's like street style. So like graffiti, almost like hip hop, like graffiti and things like that. And then there's also like a cyberpunk. So there's the steampunk, and then there's like a cyberpunk, like real sci-fi type thing, which is also very, very cool. So anyways, definitely looking forward to building one of those sets eventually, but just have not pulled the trigger yet to purchase one. But the pieces look great. There's no stickers. They're all printed. Every set, for the most part, has light up features built into it. You don't have to go buy a lighting kit. I just think they look fantastic, and I'm excited to eventually jump into that pool. All right, let's get back to building. Lego has their off days. There's no step in here that tells you to put this sticker on, but if you go back through, you see where it tells you to put on this sticker, and then on the next step, this sticker is magically on there already. Thought I was losing my mind. All right, peeps. There it is. Oh, let's get you guys this autofocus off so don't mess me up. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Got all your, first of all, I don't know what buildings these represent. I'm pretty sure it's not the Twin Towers. I think they're just generic skyscrapers from New York. Yeah, I don't know what this bridge is. I'm sure maybe it's the Brooklyn Bridge, or who knows. You got your little car here, your Statue of Liberty, the clouds. We already talked about the background. It looks like a way distance off city. Little car on the bridge top. American flag. All the little plants and the little river going through. I'm assuming this is a river since it's clear blue. Man, that looks fantastic, peeps. I'm really, really impressed with these. It's a very small, simple build, but it looks so great and really captures, the essence of the city. Like these are the highlights for sure of New York. Big buildings, the big bridges, Statue of Liberty, little kid. I'm pretty sure this is a cab, the little blue and yellow down here. Man, this looks fantastic. And like I said, when I first saw these many months back, was when I first discovered them. I was like, oh, what a great idea, because like postcards, let's just be real, postcards are not as big of a deal today as they once were. Everybody has a cell phone. You can just take pictures, send them instantly via social media, and everybody can be like, look where they've been and how fun is that. But for so long in our history, this is it. You send a postcard and you go, look, I've been here. It's a cool thing. So I think these are a great idea. They obviously stand up, so you can put them on a shelf, or what I'm thinking, just kind of mulling over things. I'm having ideas here. All right, I'm just gonna, my leaning tower of brick separators is getting close to dying, but base plate, or maybe a couple base plates, and you can mount these onto them, because it's 6 total. So I don't know, I might have to mess around with it and see how we could fit all 6 in here, and then hang the whole thing on the wall. I think that would be really neat. I don't know, I will figure it out eventually. I don't have it figured out today, but it's just something that literally just popped in my head now. I was like, oh man, you could, because it's got all the, the anti-studs. I think that's what it's called, the holes. I call them dots and holes. y'all know how MC do. But I think that would be a neat idea. You could mount them to the wall, hang them up somehow. There may already be, but I'm a cheapo. I'm not trying to pay some other company to come up with something that I could probably come up with on my own. And so cool. Such a neat little idea. And we've got 5 more locations to travel to. I'm sure I'm going to come up with something, or I'm going to try. Oh, gosh, I wish this camera would stop glitching. The fan's not even running today. That's usually what signals that it's going to glitch, is when the fan starts running. Then the daggone camera starts glitching. I can never win. Oh, look. And there's other creator sets that you can pair up with this set. So they've got a little 40468. This is 40519. 40468 little New York taxi cab. That's kind of cool. Show it on the back of the box here. What was I about to say? You know, it's tough, peeps. My brain just goes complete mush sometimes. Oh yeah, so I'm sure I'm gonna try anyway. We'll see how it goes. I don't always have the most success with my little animations and trying to come up with it. I have it in my head what I want to do, but then the software that I use doesn't always do what I want it to do. So I'm gonna have a vision in my head of where I want this to go. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna travel around the world, peeps. We're gonna travel to some great locations. We kicked it off right here in the good old US of A, New York City, the city that never sleeps. And, the city that never sleeps, peeps. See what I did there? I didn't even mean that. Peeps, it's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and share. Tell all your friends to come and check out Lego Therapy. We're getting close to 200 peeps, and I'll be super stoked if we can hit 200 before the summer. That's my goal. 200 before the summer. By the way, did you guys see my amazing, I don't have any New York t-shirts or anything that represents New York at all, but look, we got the greatest president of all time, Swolberham Lincoln. It's from my lifting days. Anywho, peeps, I've rambled on enough. Please come back for the next one and check out where we're going next. And on that note, peeps, we'll see you when we get there. Gonna get in our little jet plane and fly away. And where are we going next? You'll have to find out. Holla! New York, Honky Jungle. I don't know English.